Hello. What's up, friends? Hey, Noctivita. Hey, Shanzad. Panther, Nab That Cat, Zartman, Chaotic Puppet. Started playing Resident Evil Village and I am terrified and excited at the same time, but holy man, it was a stressful few minutes. Oh no. It's beautiful. I haven't played 7, but what happens in 7? Okay. What's up, Zartman? Hey, Donna. Here's ads hate me. I got 10 this time. I think it depends on your area, right? I think it does a little bit. What pertains to you, or what they think does. Been good, just working tonight. Hope work is going well. Yay, they're done. Nab That Cat. What's up, Shutterbug? How are you guys? Shadow. Yeah. Silly boy. Your hair looks fluffy. BC approves. Is it fluffy? Kind of looks like a small dog tail. Are those dogs with the little, like, they have like the little this at the end of them? I am feeling quite a bit better. I just think I have to not stream on Mondays. It was stressful for me. Yes, I'm feeling better after spending time with family. Did some yard work. A little bit. My neighbor, so she has this big rose bush like on the fence. It's like an arbor that goes from her fence to her house. It's this huge, very impressive rose bush. And it pokes through and like kind of goes over the fence. And I don't mind, they're beautiful. But when she has to prune them, she'll holler over the fence, "Hey, can I come clean up my mess?" I'm like, yeah, sure, please do. And she weeded like all along the fence line. She's just somebody who very much loves working in the yard and doesn't leave anything to be done later. Like she gets it done, you know? And she's helped me with some projects before in the yard. And she, yeah, so watching her weed in my yard, I was like, I guess I should do that too. I felt inspired. She's like, sorry, I didn't mean to like guilt you into doing that. No, you kind of just inspired me. I haven't gotten into the mode this year yet. It takes me just getting in and pulling some weeds one time, and then I get the fever and kind of, well, literally hay fever, but I get the fever and go out there and do it more often. So hopefully that's helped. Hey, Arden fellow. I saw a puppet. I was reading that. Resident Evil Village. Terrified and excited at the same time. Yeah, I haven't played that. Don't let yourself get too scared. You just love considerable neighbors. My neighbor, yeah, they are actually a huge reason why I would be sad to move, but I don't think we are. Did I mention we're sort of in negotiations with our landlord now, and he gave us a rough quote that we think we can work with. So we're hopeful that we can buy this place. Honestly, this place is perfect for us. Now that we know what's out there and what things are selling for, like, I would feel lucky to afford this place because a lot of the places that are, like, have the accommodations this one does are out of our budget, hands down, because they're pricing it just, they're, you know, fixing things and making them nicer looking and everything and redoing stuff and getting them ready to sell to be appealing to people. And if we buy this place as is, I think we're gonna go that way. If we can make it work, we're gonna, hopefully. So love the red theme in your battle station area. Thank you. The printer that we set up, I guess it was yesterday because it took the afternoon off. It's kind of an eyesore. I didn't think it would be. At one point I was thinking of scooting it this way, but anyway, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe I could put some red lights on the printer. Been playing Minecraft. That is spooky enough for me. Oh my goodness. Oh, Minecraft. It's good old Minecraft, man. I always find something fun to do in Minecraft. Even vanilla. Go dig a hole and see what you find, man. Do I have any quests? Paint the printer green and green screen something onto it. I was actually really glad that he got a white printer because in person, when you're looking at it as an office, it looks really nice. But I don't know, with everything else being so dark behind me, I thought I would be covering more of it. I misjudged. But anyway, it's not bad. Printers are my nemesis, not only because they are ugly, but I just don't understand them. Aww. Got my first axolotl yesterday. Are those in a... I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. Are those in base game or are they in a modded version? What are those things? It's been a while. Okay, we got a battle brewing, guys. Place your units. I'm gonna start by trying to remember where this damn manor is. Actually, there's also a house. I'm gonna start by doing little thieveries. And then we're gonna go back and work on the main story. In just a few, so. Gosh, this monitor. I love my new monitor. So, this house isn't it, right? But this is a house. Is it? Or is it this one? The manor that I couldn't get into. His best squish dragon? He's a dragon? Squishy? Hey Mitch, how are you? You're gonna feed the doggo. Readying for your treats? Treat from Nab That Cat? What? Graceful and lovely catch, my love. Very nice. Oh, the light was dimmed. Hey, where are you going? That was like he heard something moving outside. Just work through a couple of these. Add props and out. I don't know if I've been in this one. Shadow, come on. Why did Miri leave?
Smoke, ash, and fire. Just like home.
Shadow. Come on, buddy. Oh.
Let me be clear. Leave!
That's pretty clear. Miri can be fast too. Ah. Finally got to try Greymore earlier tonight. That is so cool. Yay! Did you get around to unlocking antiquities? There's shit to take care of.
Keepers, as they
A
say.
blue. You're startling me when you do that, Miri. I steal something and you just like out with the loudspeak. Wow. Or were you working on Story Wheel, man? I loved Greymore. It's good stuff.
That doesn't
Oh,
belong
come
to you.
on. Ooh, a trunk. I tend to picture like the cabinets and the trunks and everything with just like one lockpick in it or one ring in it or like a huge wardrobe with like 3 chunks of meat in it. What's up, Neil Patrick? Oh, yeah, I get busted a lot. I'm too impatient. Too impatient to be actually sneaky. Back. That was pretty neat. That's a meaty wardrobe. I always sort of picture it like in person and it makes me laugh. How's it going, Jose? But I had to wait for an event for it to open before I could finally try it though. Aw, oh, okay, you tried it because ESO Plus. That's right, ESO Plus is a thing right now. ESO Plus is free for a week. Don't I have a... I'm gonna add it. I have to try to remember to take it out. Here. Now if you do ESO Plus, exclamation ESO Plus, it'll say try it free. Before the link. Shadow, is your bed not... Ooh, I still got it. And my bounty went down. Winning!
If I lose any more, I'll be out on the street.
It's really going to town. Thank goodness for infinite craft bag space during it. Yes.
Drop the goods, thief.
Felt like my odds were good. Apparently not. She like finds another room to go to and stuff. She sit.
Not much longer now.
Pickpockets? They'll never touch me.
Really? Didn't even care to start Thieves Guild, but I got a pretty good start on Dark Brotherhood. Heck yeah. That's good. Who dat? A guard? Some guy. An outlaw. Don't mind me. Ooh, Eyes of the Queen disguise kit. You'll lean against the wall, probably. Fine. Ooh, is that a noble? Heck yeah. Miri, you cramping my style, girl. I'm trying to ramble on here, by the way. I'm just an enthusiastic dude. I'm excited that you're enthusiastic. Feel free.
I saw nothing.
Not your fault. Everyone else is just not very talkative at the moment. What are you up to tonight, Elliot? What's cracking? Whoa, she actually straight up was ready to attack me. That surprised me. Alright then.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Why did I just get XP with Miri? Did she kill her? Oh my god. Did she?
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
Mary! You are grounded. Are absolutely grounded.
You won't get away with that, criminal.
What's the best
Oh,
tank
come on.
set? I
Another
am
criminal?
not another criminal. I'm not the person to ask, but possibly somebody in chat would know. Anybody know some good tank sets? Or what the best tank set is?
You need
Hi.
to go. Now!
No, thank you. Not your companion killed someone. That actually sounds mortifying. Like, I didn't think she would do enough damage to accidentally kill somebody in those situations, but apparently she does. And by accidentally, I mean I didn't intend for it to happen.
Leave.
He apparently did. I already checked that. Yeah, I would either use just loot it or Owlcast or maybe Zynode to find your best. People have different preferences on the styles of guide makers, so I like to suggest a few. Yeah, check in the Discord. Those guide websites are all listed, Mitch. Leo Carp. Is it a furnishing plan? What is it? Carpet. That makes sense. Wait, oh. No, I don't then. Because I just... Oh, I have one of them.
I'll just keep at it, I suppose.
But I think it's just a small rug. Wait, am I spelling it wrong? Oh, there's two eyes. I do not. I have some kind of rug. Hold on. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong character. Dang it. Didn't switch characters. There we go. I'm still spelling it wrong. There. I have one. I have the Misty... Okay, so yes, I do have the green Leo and Carpet. Sorry about that. There are three I don't have, but yeah, I don't have the green one. Got the carpet and the merchant canopy. Oh my gosh, congrats. Yay! That's awesome. You're so lucky. You just, I think, are doing a lot of thievery. Probably, but I feel like you're also lucky. And probably better at it than me and faster. Wait, what? Oh. Like, wouldn't that be cool? If there was a disguise that made people think I belonged here? Oh. Hi.
I have a suspicion I didn't simply lose something.
No. Only 108k. A big pile of gold. Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous. I'm so far away from that. That was weird. I did it again. I acted like I looted it, but like... Maybe it's already empty, but it's registering it wrong, so then I go to loot it and it just opens and I don't get anything. Maybe that's what's going on. Fermented snake rum.
I wonder where I put my...
Yeah, I was actually gonna look for it and I was like, oh, I'm right next to some houses that I wouldn't mind getting done first. I couldn't remember where it was though. Nice. Blue Leyland Tapestry Lone Vessel. Do you have that? Oh my gosh. What?
No more warnings. Get out!
I don't have any of the tapestries. Oh my gosh. You are Hella lucky. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Are you doing a quest? No, I'm just thieving for furnishing plans. And working toward the thievery achievement. For the furnishings you can buy.
To do, so little time.
How are you, Aaron? Thank you so much, Shutterbug.
Let me be clear. Leave.
Matter you don't like it when people stand right behind your bum while you're dancing? That's weird. Get a lot of sleeping on my days off? Nice. Bye.
I must have misplaced it.
Checked here, right? Yeah. Maybe? Hang on, I can't get this tickle out of my throat. Doing the dailies, or doing the dailies in the Dark Brotherhood quests, Wheelman. Best way to level up Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, my eyes are too. It's from working in the yard. Right toward the end, I started to sneeze and get affected by the plants. I think that was the last one for that guy. Allergy stuff. I don't think I took my pill today. I've been taking it in the evening though, so it shouldn't be the worst thing to just take it on one of my breaks or something. Like, I've been taking it anytime from like noon to 8. It's a 24-hour one. Oh,
Thought you
dang
could
it.
get away with
It was
stealing from me, did you?
really clumsy. Really clumsy. I don't remember where that manor is. Hey, Lumpy, how are you? Yeah, there's a couple, I think, repeatable quests. There's one from a bulletin board, isn't there? And then there's one from the guy, it's
No.
not a heist, but it's a lot like
Surely I
Thieves
didn't
Guild
lose it.
heists.
I heard that Duke Sebastian was a werewolf, but they cured him.
Ah, there it is. Thank you. Ah! I thought that was a guard.
I saw you steal that.
Dark moons. These criminals are ruining everything.
Yeah. Had to turn. How do I turn off CC again? Oh, got it. Yeah, sorry. I'm glad you got it. How's it going, Voltaic? Litany quest I was liked in the past. Yeah, I liked the litany quest as well. Wait, this isn't even stealing. Because it's the quest area, huh? Oh my gosh. Eating chicken Alfredo? Yum. Don't tempt me, I have some left over in the fridge. No. Hi there. We're not in the same phase, apparently. Remember, it's right next to the armors and stuff. Ramen noodles. Just a floating crown, yeah. Leowen cabinet. Sturdy. Yay! Terry, what are you looking forward to most in the new chapter? All the new furniture plans! And the feeling I get when I loot them. Is the ESO Plus free right now until I get it from the Crown shop? I think. Yeah, I have the link right here. I never remember. Or is it let's see. Log in. Crown store. Select ESO Plus tab. Select free trial. Yes. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. Wait. Okay, so the 2 levels. And then does it reset? I get everything up here? If you run down to the docks and back, it will reset? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the lurk, Ricky. I appreciate you. That's not that far.
Maybe I left it at home.
Not to sound corny, but I almost teared up when I finally got to start trying Grimoire. I failed on one antiquity search. I mean, that's nothing to be ashamed of. It happens. I've definitely done it. You mean the scrying part? I've failed on both before. What city are you in, or where are you, Voltaic? In the main cities, there's a pack merchant. And you just look at the map.
Go.
Oftentimes they're like in the vendor near the vendor icon. I go to is same. Yeah, typically they're by the big scale icon. Those two sentences were meant separate. I kind of guessed so, but I wasn't really sure. You almost teared up because you were excited to start Greymore, right? You were like, yay! And then, yeah. Separately from that, he failed on one of the antiquities. Port out to a house I don't own, and then leave, and it puts me back where I started and resets the house. Oh, yeah. That's true. I do that a lot, too. The dock isn't very far away, though. Let's do the battle. Bounty's already down to 92. Aw, yeah. Charge! I just tried to do hydrate while that song was playing. Silly me. Yes, it's called Pack Merchant. Yep. And then you can upgrade bank space just by talking to the banker. Just in case. That helps you as well. Wee, wee, wee. Oh man. Should have tried to nap. Tried to nap. I got 4 kills. Yay! YoCD got 6 assists. Congrats to Ricky, Fieldy, and Black Knight on the bonus loot. Yeah, upgrading your bags is pretty expensive. But once it's done, it's done. Ever understood what's going on in this? All it is it's like a little side game that we play. Everyone in the community can join in. And they start you off with some units, and as we win, you place your units on the battlefield. And as we win battles, you get scrolls and gold that you would then use to upgrade your units and unlock new ones. I think I only got left with an even 1,000. Ooh, no. Upgraded with Pack Merchant, yeah. Okay, that's what I was saying just before. Just spend it on that right now. It'll get up to like 64k for the last one. Yeah. It's worth doing. For sure. Oh, I don't have to sneak right now. Living that luxury thief life. Not actually thieving. Wait, that's a house. Heck it. Could be fun. No, let's do this first. Entrance to the manor again. The side. No. I'm in the wrong place. It's right there. It's a fun time waster and it's free. That's true. It is free. Oh my gosh, lots of furnishings from this place. Cheddarbug's like, you too could be getting lots of furnishings for the low, low price of nothing. I'm like, yes, please. Imagine coming through this whole manor and not looting anything. Never mind, don't imagine it. It's too painful. I'm sorry I suggested it. Did I just clear it already? Well, sorta. I missed something. I sell runestones. You want to take them to the enchanting table and deconstruct them for enchanting experience.
You're all just a bunch
Light
of
of Woe is my
heckin'
favorite thing to use.
cuties.
Love it. It's pretty good, Wheelman. Good morning, Winter. How are you? Okay. Tyr, you're not allowed in my house. Oh. So I dropped the Tyr case of Mary Rhyme and Maddie on stream today, and he stopped the music and did a few takes so it could be clipped. Nice, Sean LaRock. Okay, I gotta do my normal route. I think, just following the wall to the left. I did it differently this time, but following the wall to the left, I think will keep me on track. This is fantastic. I only got Mary as a house guest today. There's a backpack in main bedroom. Am I missing it? I think I'm looting it. I'll go look. Yeah, this house is really fast to clear. It's nice that you're not thieving. I feel like I'm missing stuff, but I'm following the wall and like looking around. Bugs me that I can't loot that. Oh shoot, I missed the jewelry box. Yeah, backpack. This place actually feels lived in, yeah. I mean... like shit all over the floor. I think I got the desk. I think it was open already. You'll have a great one. Going to just relax before I go to sleep in a while. Okay, Wheelman. Rest well. The oldest cat in the world died at the age of 31. Whoa. That's an old cat. Dang. Teenage kids just had a party in there, lived in. Aw. I mean, it's something I don't have. Ooh, it's a try food. I like try foods. Sweet. Tend to miss the jewelry box sometimes. Like, who keeps tomatoes in their dresser drawers? Show of hands. At the enchanting table, yeah. There'll be a little symbol, like arrows crossing. Create, extract. Oh, extract. Sorry. For runes, it's called extracting. My apologies. There are some runes that are not deconstructible. What are they called? Like certain ones you get from the, is it the level reward ones or something? Does anybody know? Are you talking about, you might be talking about the ones that aren't crafted yet. Sorry, I didn't think to ask. Yeah, they might be they're probably the, like the ones that you get, like these. Yeah, these get crafted into them. And as you use them, you learn what they do. These are question marks. Most of them are on this character. Well, as you, sorry. I don't usually make them, so like my brain is kind of frying at the moment. I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I just ported back. Yeah, so you're probably looking at ones that you craft. But if you see ones that are... like this. Sorry. Glyphs, not runes. My bad. But if you turn it into a... if you make it into a glyph and extract it, you don't get nearly the XP, so it's not really a good leveling strategy. But you can craft the runes for XP. I would probably just hold on to them though, if you can. Well, right now they're going into, if you grab the ESO Plus thing, they're going into your craft bag. I would hold on to them, and then that way, when you get to unlocking writs, you'll have materials to do your crafting writs. No, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, you're learning about it. Yeah, stock up on them the best you can, and like I said, once you get crafting writs unlocked, It'll be nice to have a stash of runes to use to make those. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't like process that you were probably talking about the material to craft them with. Because sometimes they drop from stuff, or you get them out of chests. The ones that are already crafted. I just save my skill points until I know what I want to use them in. That's what I did, leveling up, and then I would peek through, and every once in a while I was just in the mood to try a new ability, and I would grab something. But like, you can redo it, like with gold later. I know you don't have an abundance to spend on that right now, but later you probably will, and we'll have enough, you know, to mess around with your skills and stuff. But yeah, I just held on to mine for the most part, and I was like, I want to spice up my rotation, like try different abilities, and I would go and look and just get something every once in a while, get a new skill. Definitely doesn't hurt to stack up your skill points a little bit, you know? Okay, let's continue on this story. Lily Sharparrow asked me to accompany her to Gideon as we run down the clue provided by the deciphered Imperial documents and try to find the hidden vault that contains the 4 ambitions. Beverly wants to go to Gideon and talk to Keshi the Blackfin, governor of the city. I should meet her there. Yes, because we want to know what that Argonian term meant and see if Kesh knows. What the clue means. It's so quiet here today. It's pretty quiet, yeah. Gideon. Peaceful. It's been a pretty quiet day today, yeah.
Is there something you wanted?
Just looking around, seeing if, you know, maybe I want to do some thieveries first.
Counselor Vandicia is a traitor? He had the other counselors killed?
I never trusted that overblown dry skin.
How did this happen? Where were the Brigadines and the Blackfin Legion?
Soldiers can't stop fanatical cultists. It's a known fact of nature.
Batman's talking?
I use only the finest ingredients in my dishes.
In your dishes. I imagined like him making dishes. And the dishes have the finest ingredients. Took that a little too literally, didn't I?
Vondacia, a cultist. Gideon will help in any way we can.
Thank you, Governor. Ah, here's my partner now.
Oh, hello.
Counselor Vondacia, a traitor and a Daedric cultist. I can't believe he had us all fooled for so many years. But that's a matter for another time. Evely tells me you have a lead for finding these so-called ambitions.
A deciphered document claims the vault is in the Ogel Bach. Do you know where that is?
Counselor Leviticus was right to send you to me. In Argonian, Ogel Bach roughly translates as Pit of the Outsider. There is a natural formation to the south that bears the name. Unfortunately, it lies in territory claimed by the Sulzan tribe.
The Sulzan tribe? Are they going to be a problem?
The Sulzan are a savage people, Nagas, who revere the forces of death and chaos. You must traverse their land to reach the Pit of the Outsider. The Nagas recognize no authority other than themselves and their leaders. They do not welcome visitors.
Okay. We understand. Where is this Pit of the Outsider?
South of Stone Wastes, in the heart of Sulzan territory. I suggest caution and stealth. Try to avoid starting a war with the tribe if you can at all help it. Bring whatever you find back here. Gideon will keep it safe, I assure you.
Yes, you can do all content. Except for Blackwood, unless you have Blackwood already, of course. But ESO Plus comes with like all of the DLCs and everything, so you can go and try anything you want. You can go unlock Dark Brotherhood and or the Thieves Guild. Wait. I'm thinking of Cyrodiil. That became base game. Aren't I? Anyway, yeah, you can go and check out everything. I would definitely recommend, yeah, Thieves Guild is part of ESO Plus. Okay. Definitely think about trying any of the DLCs you're interested in that you don't have. Well, you have ESO Plus. Boys sound so cute. I agree. What a K. How are you? Evelyn and I will head out immediately.
Ogel Bach, the Pit of the Outsider. It's a natural formation located south of Stone Wastes. Just proceed carefully, as it lies in the heart of Sulzan territory. I suggest you meet Evely on the outskirts of their territory and go from there.
How long have you been the governor of Gideon? I already know about that. You have no idea. You had no idea You had no idea Vendacia was the leader of a Daedric cult?
After many years of fighting, including my time as the commander of the Pact forces in the Three Banners War,
That's not what I meant to ask.
I had enough. No, he served the Longhouse Emperors from the day they seized the Ruby Throne, eventually becoming a member of the Elder Council. Since the collapse of the Empire, he has been a trusted advisor, both here and in Leowyn. This news is a shock.
Do you know anything about the Order of the Waking Flame?
Only what young Evely was telling me before you arrived. I never heard of them before today. I will, however, get my best Blackfin Legionnaires to investigate them. Vendacia has lived in Gideon a long time. Someone here must know something.
What else can you tell us about the Sulzan?
The Sulzan are brutal. They sacrifice their enemies to the dark forces they serve, and their thirst for blood knows no bounds. That is why I urge caution. As you make your way through their territory, they will show you neither kindness nor mercy.
Okay. I mean, I'm down. Ooh, a noble. Oops. Too fast for my own good. My inventory's full. Oh. Okay, you want to get, I would recommend getting Minion. It's linked in chat to download and manage your add-ons. Helps you keep them updated too. You can get them manually, but I'd much rather use Minion. I'm gonna port to this house. We're gonna head over to vent some things, the Outlaw Refuge. But in the meantime, let's take a quick stretch break. Don't forget to have water nearby. Be sure to not sit too long. Grab a snack, go potty, whatever you gotta do, and I will see you guys in just a couple minutes. BRB. Oh, hey, I'm back. This place still has one slot left. Holding out for my pile of gold that belongs right here. Housing. Feels so far away. There's actually some things I can probably take out of the hallways if I wanted to add some more stuff. Thanks, Knock. Could fence more than 140 items. I know. Same. That would be lovely. Wait, what? Oh.
So, you've still got both hands?
Um. Hmm? No. I don't know how long I have on the bequeather, so I guess I'll just check. Yay. I don't think I've ever actually gone out this way. This isn't loading for me. I'm stuck in the loading screen of death. Tried restarting a few times, but no joy. Oh wait, maybe I spoke too soon. Just got a little bit farther. Ooh, yay! Not that it matters much. I'm only collecting the daily reward, and ESO Plus can't effectively play and mod at the same time. You can play Valheim? I'm confused. I guess it depends on what you want to do. Okay,
Finally, someone who looks strong enough to actually help.
They've gone too far. This will not stand.
Looking for brave adventurers of all
something else I was thinking about doing. Oh, dang it. I have not been doing some of the things that help give rapport.
I could go for a bit of excitement.
The Wayward Guardians have need of you here.
I don't think I can grab them here. Dang it. The Fighters Guild and Mages Guild daily, and I'm like, but I think I'm just gonna grab them.
The
Can I
dead
get them
return
from
to
here?
life by Hersine's hounds. I still can't
Oh my
believe
gosh.
it.
Aye, two of my clan among them. Still akin to a dream for all of us.
Ended up way not where I wanted to be.
Aye, a pleasant one from which I hope we never wake.
For a few minutes yet, at least.
Whoa! Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Boing, 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 boing. Charge! Wow. Pretty quick and easy one. I think I died instantly. That's okay. Who dat dog? Great job on the 2 kills. Wizard got 9 assists.
Thought I'd seen my brother for the last time. The fell magic just whisked him away.
Talking
Wish
over
I
me,
knew
and I
what
don't like
spirits
it.
brought him back
It's
to me.
very rude. CBA, Bo, and Shanzad, good job on your epics. Congrats to Crocus, Huda Dog, and Shanzad on the bonus loot. I'm having trouble finding the freaking Mages Guild and Fighters Guild in Markar. It's very weird. Place your units. We got a new battle brewing. This is, I'm in the inn. Do they even have the daily? Should I even keep looking? I'm having trouble remembering. I never do them. Like, I don't usually bother.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
Outside? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it just doesn't sound fun. Just gonna grab a set. I guess I decided to do them tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait to take a load off at the inn.
And download it now. Do I just download add-ons and do what? Make sure it's going into the correct directory, which I believe would be documents, ESO.
Why go on? Does no one care?
Herbs? Relics? I have no
Add-ons live add-ons, and then install whatever add-ons you want, and they should appear in game. Some of them require you type something or set a keybind, but a lot of them will come up automatically. Where is this friggin' daily? Ah, probably in here. There we go.
The Order of the Eye could use your assistance.
Yeah. As long as it's going to the right directory, it should work when you install the add-ons.
I was not fast enough. Damn it all! Did you see what happened here?
I don't know what that quest is for. I don't remember, but I've done it on somebody, for sure. Make sure your ESO is closed out when installing add-ons. I've never had an issue installing add-ons with the game on, but it's probably better that it's not. They won't show up until you reload UI. I actually noticed the ESO is a lot better about that than WoW is. I don't think Minion has to go in there, but I could be wrong on that one. No, the add-ons go in there. I'm saying make sure Minion is pointing to the right directory. So I see that as a suggestion, so I play it safe and not install with the game open. I have the game open a lot when I install add-ons. Better about loading add-ons without having to completely reload the game. You can just hit reload UI and add-ons will pop right up. Oh, Minion doesn't need to be inside there, but I don't know if it's bad if it is. You said you downloaded it. Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's pointing the add-ons directly to that folder. You could always try it, and if it's a problem, you could reinstall Minion in another spot. Cracking the wrong quest-a-roo. But yeah, it's not a bad idea to play it safe. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I just haven't had a problem. Living on the edge, I see, or however that saying goes. Somebody mentioned it to me. They're like, it really doesn't affect it. Like, I've done it a bunch of times. I'm like, cool. So then when people bring up add-ons, like on stream, sometimes I'll just go and download them right away while I'm on the game. And then if I zone or hit reload, there it is. It's pretty cool. I don't know that I should be recommending it. It works. Asked last night, but what are some must-have add-ons? It depends on what you're used to. If you're used to MMOs with a mini-map, that can be a good one to go for. I like Votans. If you want to be able to customize more things about your UI, like the way my health bars are displayed here, and like your bars on the screen. I'm not in combat, so it's not showing up. I have them auto-hide as of recently. It looks cleaner when I'm doing housing and such. I use Bandit for that. There's a lot of settings, so if you do go for an interface add-on like Bandit, just know, like, don't get overwhelmed. Don't worry about it. You can just try features from it here and there. I really like having a harvest map and map pins, because between the two of them, you can find any point of interest on your map, as well as crafting nodes if you choose to use it for that. And, like treasure maps and surveys and stuff. Display leads, if you're going to do antiquities, I would not want to not have display leads. Oh, I have one to scry, I forgot. It's over there. Too lazy. I just got here. We'll get it eventually. Like Chucky from the Rugrats. You're Tommy Pickles. What? Oh. Because I'm a rebel? Yeah, fuck it. Just leave the game open. Quit your whining.
Over here. Let's talk.
Lemur. Give that I'm an add-on minimalist. That is really minimum. What is what? When I said surveys and treasure maps, or something somebody said in chat?
Ready to make our way into hostile territory? We need to find this pit of the outsider, see if the vault is there, and reach the ambitions before the Order of the Waking Flame beats us to them.
Any thoughts on how we should approach this?
Well, you heard Governor Keshu. This is Sulzon territory.
Map pins and display
we want to
leads?
avoid
Oh, maybe you were
contact
asking
with this
about
hostile tribe of
leads.
Argonians if at all possible, but we need to reach the pit of the outsider. Also, I had another one.
That's the display leads add-on. It helps when doing antiquities. Antiquities are unlocked in Greymoor in Solitude. Solitude in Western Skyrim, I should say, which comes with the Greymoor chapter. It helps you find out what's out there, what you have to scry. There's all kinds of like ways you can sort it, so it shows, you know, it's really helpful, and it tells you where you can get the antiquities versus looking at an external site all the time. Just go into Minion and go to what does it say? The far left tab, or is that where they're installed? Open up Minion. If it doesn't open for you at first, don't be alarmed. Minion does that once in a while. It's kind of annoying, but it's worth it, in my opinion. It does it to me a lot. Okay, here we go. Sometimes it gets stuck in the taskbar, too, people have said, and that's been the case for me a couple times, but okay, yeah. So on the far left tab, it will show what's installed. Go to Find More, and you just type in at the search what you want. If you forget the name of something that I say, like an add-on, yeah, you download them through Minion. It will install them into the folder. So one thing you might do is go Options, And just make sure that the add-on folder path is correct. So that's what I was talking about before. It should say users and then your account name or whatever. Documents, Elder Scrolls, Live, add-ons. And as long as it says that, it should work. So then you just search in the find more for what you want, and then it'll, in the tab next to that where it says installed, it'll show what's listed, and you can open it every now and then and check to see if there are any updates. So it'll update them for you too. That's the nicest thing about it, is once you get them installed, you don't have to like reinstall or find the update on the websites. I'm saying that map pins and display leads are an absolute minimum for must-have add-ons, and because I'm an add-on minimalist, that is really a minimum. Many would say many, many more than that are must-have. Yeah. I need to get map pins, display leads. Yeah, just type those in the search. And if you forget any add-ons I'm talking about, my entire list is below. It's a big list, but they also describe what they do, so you could peruse that and kind of see if that's something you think you want. I don't think Minion likes to install stuff into a different drive than Minion itself is installed on either. Oh, I haven't thought about that, GoAbs. Yeah, mine are... Wait. That's something to think about. Where's mine installed? And my Minion... doesn't appear to be on my alternate drive, but I'm not sure where it is on my main drive. Oh, I could just, allocation, property. Yeah, mine's in my app data folder is where it automatically put it. It's like... But yeah, it's definitely on my main drive. Hadn't thought about that. I could see that being an issue people have. How's it going, GoAbs? Okay, also, I had another one. Another vision! Why am I acting so dumb?
Another waking vision. Happened when I got here. I think that strange book is trying to tell me something. I saw these weird cubes with symbols on them. Symbols like the ones in the book I'm carrying. I'm not sure what it all means.
What do you want to do?
I want to find the vault. With any luck, we're way ahead of Vandacia and his cultists. Maybe we can get in, grab the weapons, and get back to Gideon before anyone even notices that we're around. Are you ready?
I was born ready, babe.
Remember to avoid the Sulzan, but keep an eye out for the Waking Flame cultists. I wouldn't be surprised if we run into them before too long. Now, let's go find the Pit of the Outsider.
Going good. Got a written driver's test tomorrow morning. Oof. I hope it goes well. You know, when I first did my driver's test, I was 16. It was like my birthday. I was so... I need to do this now, right? And I got the minimum passing. Like, on the dot. Not good with written tests. I was so relieved. I was so heckin' nervous. Read the whole manual and took a bunch of practice tests. Oh, yeah. You're good. That sounds awesome. Good job. You really think the Waking Flame cultists are out here?
They've got to be somewhere. Besides, we don't know exactly what Vandacia learned when he killed the counselors, or what he got out of the documents he stole from Leowyn. We have to assume he's on the same trail as we are.
What happens if we can't avoid the Sulzan?
Just what you'd expect, I imagine. They are bloodthirsty savages who revere death and chaos, after all. Be ready to fight. That's all I'm saying.
Could the Sulzan and the Order of the Waking Flame be working together? Dun dun dun!
It's possible, I guess. But we haven't seen any evidence of that up to this point. Look, we won't find out any more if we just stand here and talk about it. Let's get going, all right?
Miri, I just like talking to you. Hold on, I can't let it go. Have I already let it go? Might have. I don't know if I'll actually use it though, is the problem. I think I need to have it. Keep thinking about it whenever I'm talking to Miri. I'll just have it. It'll be there. I do that where I'll think about something for a while and then eventually I'll just give in.
You fetcher.
And then sometimes I wait too long and it's out of the crown store and I'm like, yeah, okay, well I saved $1, you know? Downloaded combat metrics, display leads, map pins, perfect pixels, and Votan's minimap. That seems like a good start. I don't use, I actually have combat metrics, but I don't use it. I thought, when I get around to it, at least I'll know, you know, which add-ons out there for it. But anyway, I don't use Dark UI, but a lot of people do like Dark UI. I can't even believe they allow 16 years to drive in USA, 18 the allowed age here, and even then, most of them seem younger for the young for that responsibility. I can actually definitely understand where you're coming from there. I'm used to it because I live here and it's just the norm to me. But young drivers are terrifying. So yeah, I get it.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
I was very careful until what's funny, Winter, I was extremely careful.
Shouldn't be there.
Oh. Until I was like 20. And I started to get stupid. I had a really stupid phase back then.
There you are, little
I was probably
one.
like 18 when I got stupid.
It seems we once again find ourselves on the trail of the same mystery. I expect we can aid one another in the events that are about to unfold.
I have a hard time looking at the sides of her face. Anyone else? But I can't look away. It's like a dumpster fire. Or a car fire. Like, ow. So super careful driving. I'm 19 and have been in a couple close calls. Yeah. I was in some fender benders. I actually backed into somebody in the school parking lot. I might have been under the influence of something, not alcohol. And I was really jumpy. And I started to pull out and somebody was coming this way and I backed up without even looking. And the person was like driving along with me. So I've kind of learned to wait for people to go a bit before I actually start going. Like when I'm behind someone, because that freaked me out. Didn't hurt anyone's car. What's wrong with Lair? With Lairen's face? Hello, Regarian. From a German point of view, every driver without a proper training is terrifying. Yeah. How's it going, Crosas? You have a good night too. I hope you're well. Hi, Smish. I almost said Schmitz Sniggles. Schmitz and Giggles. Driving for 20 plus years, I'd imagine I'd have a hard time passing a driving test now than when I was 16. With all the bad habits I picked up over the years. Yeah. You can start to learn at 16, so we have 2 years until we can drive alone. We have 15. At 15, we can get our learner's permit. And then I think at 16 we can get our license, but we're not supposed to drive. I think it's 6 months before we can drive with another minor or something. At least when I got mine. Holy shit. 18 years ago? Why are we talking about this? This is weird. No, math is hard. Yeah, holy shit. My face is starting to look extra saggy now that I said that now, huh? Does Waze have a setting to let us know which routes to avoid when Tiri is on the road? What the fuck? was like 17 when this happened, Sean the Rock. I don't do drugs anymore either. And I don't drink and drive. It kind of looks like she's constantly smelling a stinky poo. Yes. Lemur, she does. Crafting writs are daily crafting quests you can unlock at level 6. Go to the somebody in the Mages Guild and in the Fighters Guild. You'll end up with all of them, but dual crafting. Dual crafting is done in Somerset. And Lazy Writ Crafter auto crafts those writs provided you have the materials in your bag, Voltaic. I think it's 18 that you can't drive with friends, really. Cops don't really care, to be honest. I got in trouble a couple times, actually, driving with minor before I was ready. I was the only one that drove in my group of friends, and so everybody was like, oh, come on, let's go. And I was like, but I'm not supposed to. Okay, we'll just hope we don't get caught. Where I grew up, you can get a learner's at 14 and a license at 16. I had my first accident the first time I got behind the wheel to learn. My dad said to pull out of the spot, and I asked, so turn the wheel and back out? He said, yes. So I did. I turned the wheel all the way and stepped on the gas. The car slammed into the pole next to it, smashing the fender. Oh no! 16-year-old me was like, gotta haul ass home so I can grind an EverQuest. Yeah, go labs. Thank you. Do I need to do anything else to the add-ons? You shouldn't need to. So keep in mind, now, as a new player, I almost don't want to ruin it for you. Let's see, you said you got Harvest Map. Let me look at your list again. Okay, map pins. That's a good one to start with. Never mind. I retract my statement. My rambling. One Time Blast. Thank you for the follow. You should be good, Voltaic. Libraries that go with the add-ons. They should download them with them. They usually do. Only once in a while do I have the issue where they don't. Or like usually when there's an update, they break. Do you think they need to starting out, Shutterbug, with those few add-ons? Got my license at 19. I was a bit lazy about it because I didn't want to drive my sister to her friends instead of my parents. Oh, instead of my parents. Got you. I have combat metrics, display leads, lazy writ crafter, map pins, perfect pixel, info 10s minimap. That seems like a good place to start. When you read the description of the add-on, it will tell you what libraries to download. Okay, that's true. Yeah, Shutterbug, there are some like that. So yeah, look in your minion and look at the description, like Shutterbug said. And it'll say if you need to download libraries for it. And if you do, just search for exactly what it says. Launch the game regularly, or do I need to do something? Launch the game regularly. Zendarius! Thank you for the... Zen, thank you so much for the 3 months. Did you see that I updated the Discord icon? It's not anything super fancy, but I did a thing. Zen, thank you so much for the 3 months. And thanks for being here. How are you? Does display leads need to be bound to a key to open? Yes. So when you're in the game, hold on. Let me see if you can type something. Aid one another? What are you proposing, Larenth?
Since we last met, I've been watching the activities of the Order of the Waking Flame. I followed a couple of their scouts to this location and discovered this charming Daedric vault. I believe the ambitions that you seek are locked inside.
You believe? Haven't you gone in yet?
Unfortunately, the vault is warded like the Imperial annexes.
Which you need a human for. A mortal.
Including me. Remove the wards and open the way, and we will both have our curiosity satisfied. Oh, and about that strange book that the elf carries.
Can you read it?
When the wood elf and I crossed paths when she first learned of Leovik's secret, I sensed something unusual about her. It's the book she carries. It's an ancient and powerful tome of questionable origin.
You realize that she's right here. Right. Questionable origin? How so?
I believe the book to be the Mysterium Zarxus, a tome penned by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Or so they say. Whatever the truth of its origins, the tome is both powerful and dangerous. Evely must place it on the lectern to disable the wards.
You mentioned cult scouts. What happened to them?
I dealt with one of the scouts. She will not bother anyone again. The other may have slipped away while I was studying the vault's exterior. So I suggest you pick up the pace. The cultists could return in force at any moment.
Okay, we'll go into the vault and see what it contains.
Remember, while the wards are in place, none of us can enter the vault. Use the book the Wood Elf carries to disable them and open the way. Once the wards are down, I shall meet you inside. Now hurry. The waking flame could arrive at any moment.
Larenth, I know that we're like little ants to you. And all of that. You're like this almighty powerful entity, whatever. Not entity, but Evely has a name. And if we're going to be like adventuring together, maybe you should call her by her name once in a while. How do you know the vault is Daedric?
You cannot see it. The exquisite workmanship. The otherworldly crafting. This vault was not forged by mortal hands. In fact, I believe it was constructed in the lava crucibles of the Deadlands. It was definitely built to contain something powerful.
What's your interest in all this?
Curiosity, little mortal. How else am I to fill the endless days of immortality? I collect secrets, and I long to learn the truth of the Longhouse Emperors and their mysterious bargain with the Prince of Destruction. Now, go deal with those wards.
Why do you need me to remove the wards? I don't even want to ask. I don't usually do that. I usually see all dialogue. I'm just tired of asking that question over and over. Okay, so I was gonna say with the add-on, so yeah, it looks like Goav's said you can type slash display leads for that or slash CMX for combat metrics. You can also bind add-ons. If you hit escape and go to controls and go to add-on keybinds, there's a search. Well, no, the search thing I think is an add-on that I have. You can find the add-on. And if you want it to stay the same for everyone. Oh, that's another add-on. Fuck. I think it's another add-on that does that. Anyway, find the add-on and then you can keybind it. I should have just went straight to that. I want to try to keep it simpler since I don't want to overwhelm your experience with add-ons right off the bat. But I mean, it's up to you if you have questions about my mindless yammering. Izzy Red Crafter says I need lib add-on menu. You should be able to search for that exact... Leave off the 2.0 maybe. Type in lib add-on menu and see what comes up. We had an issue with that. With an update. Hey, Asheny Ferret. It's absolutely worth starting ESO now. You actually get free ESO Plus right now if you start, which is a really nice quality of life thing. It's their optional subscription. There's a week of free ESO Plus, so you can experience the game with an unlimited craft bag and double bank space, double housing storage, which you may not get to housing at all in the first week, but it's a nice thing. And then you have access to any DLC you want. A shiny ferret. That makes more sense. Thanks, Knock. I highly recommend ESO. I love it. And I mean, now is it only becomes a better and better time because there's just more and more good content coming out for the game. So, you know what I mean? Hi, Pebbles. How are you? I found the other, but it says 2.0 also. Then I think you'd be fine getting that. What do I have? Add-ons. My libs are down here. Lib add-on menu 2.0. This is out of date, but There are times where you're also going to want to tick this box. Where is it? Where's my load out of... I guess it's maybe only in the login screen. I thought for sure it was... The fuck? There's usually a tick box that says load out of date add-ons. Another thing too, if you get an add-on and you're not sure how to access it in game, they will usually say that in the description as well. Charge! You can check to see if they say what to type, but you can always bind them. Like I said, you go to controls and then there's add-on specific controls. Keybinds. I've been following you a long time. Yeah, thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Sorry I butchered your name. A shiny ferret. That's adorable. Da, 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 da. 3 of them that say out of date. Yeah, they should still work as long as you're loading out of date add-ons, but I don't see the thingy. A shiny ferret? Damn it. Your name just keeps changing in front of my eyes. It's actually a problem with me reading, but you know. Shutterbug, great job on the 13 kills. Hilaria got 9 assists. Pitless, Shanzad, Shutterbug, Hugh Jensen, and Ricky. Congrats on your bonus loot. The next battle, the 15% chance of dropping a skin. My head's starting to hurt. Maybe that's why I'm so silly with words right now. Oops. If you override these, like if you're like, I really want to put this type of unit right here, I'm not gonna be mad. Okay. I'm putting battle plans down just for if you have the quest. I want there to be lots of options, lots of opportunities for people to get progress on their quest. There's a quest to follow battle plans. A little bit after the next battle, we'll have a store reset. Hey, Evil Dark Archon. They removed the checkbox in the expansion update. It's always on. Okay, nice. Perfect. Love it. Thank you. The brain's autocorrect is just working overtime. Thank you for making excuses for me. I appreciate it. Saves me the time of doing that, because I would. Shadow, will you please just get off my couch? What's up, Wildscar? I have not seen that checkbox since Blackwood. Okay. Oh, Pepperell said it too. Thank you, guys. Issa keeps adding content, but it isn't a constant march of power creep that makes it impossible. Exactly. Zephyrus has a really good point. What's up, Zephyrus? The content that they release it just means you have more to enjoy. ESO, like, all of their content is relevant. Pretty much always. Versus a lot of other games, once they release new content, you know, you can't get much out of the old stuff anymore. Like, you can still go through stories and stuff.
I'm placing the book as Lyrinth suggested. You check out those cubes.
This game has so much richness in their story. Ooh, is it a puzzle? But yeah, it just makes me that much more excited to welcome new players because they just have that much more. Oh, hey, girl. Now, the direction they have to face is the only thing I have to test.
Hey, that did something.
That's obviously the way that it has to face.
matches one of these symbols. Keep going.
Literal years I thought way shrines were called Wayshires. I love it. How do I level up my guys? Oh, just by in Stream Raiders.
Let's check
Hold
the
on,
door.
let me make sure I'm not gonna miss anything. Okay, in Stream Raiders, as you play, as you do battles, the rewards you get, you'll be able to spend. So I always click on scrolls. Everything else pretty much costs real money. Just click on scrolls.
Sweet shadow butt.
And you use gold to buy scrolls, and once your scrolls are maxed out for that unit, then you can go ahead and upgrade in the army section. There'll be an upgrade button, and they'll level. So sometimes you get scrolls, sometimes you get gold from the battles, and they're both used together to upgrade each unit as you get stuff from doing the battles and stuff. Does that make sense? 30 FPS probably doesn't help when playing an Ultra. Cool. Yeah. Took my boyfriend playing for the first time ever to be like, oh, Way Shrines. And I was like, Wayshires. And he was like, Way Shrines. And I'm like, oh my god, all these years.
Well done, little mortal. Now
I love it.
must explore.
Lemur. Cheers, Lemur. Seriously, it's the kind of shit that I've done before.
We open the door and Lyranth just rushes ahead without us? Figures. Well, I guess we should start looking around too. Everything we learned so far indicates that the Daedric weapons should be in here somewhere.
Remind me about the Daedric weapons.
It all comes back to Emperor Leovic's secret. How he hid the 4 ambitions before Varen reached Imperial City and killed him. We don't know exactly what these 4 ambitions are, but the documents indicated they're Daedric weapons of some sort.
Right, and Vendacia and his Order of the Waking Flame cult are seeking them too.
Yup, and Lyranth thinks they could arrive here at any moment. Let's look around. Oh hey, one more thing. The book sort of started to tingle the moment we entered the vault. Just thought you should know.
Lyranth thinks that book is the mysterious Zarsus. If so, it may have been handwritten by Mehrunes Dagon.
The Mysterium what now? Never mind. I can worry about that later. Right now we have a job to do.
Right.
I want to find out what's so important that Leovic had to stick it in a warded and sealed Daedric vault.
Bandit UI is the one I use to show the health numbers. You can also customize the size of the bars. It has a lot of things in it. You don't have to use all the pieces. There are several UI add-ons, but I use Bandit UI. Hi, 1L. I've been playing this for a while now as a WoW refugee. I only wish there was an auction house for everyone, and I wish armor was based on class, not where heavy, head, light arms, etc. Yeah, it's definitely a much more open system in that way. That's something that adds a lot of charm, but also frustration, especially when you're learning the game. And I mean, even after. But yeah, I feel like it depends on the person how well that's received. Because I had the same like sort of discomfort with that. I don't focus on endgame stuff, so it doesn't affect me as much, but yeah. The auction house thing, I definitely understand where you're coming from, but I actually really like the realistic vibes of the way that the trading system works. I was gonna make a thing for this. I don't know if I did. I can't find it. I like to use Tamriel Trade Center. It helps you get an idea. It's only updated so often, but it helps you get an idea of what traders are selling what and where they are. So that's a huge thing that helped me as I was learning the game. I didn't know about it for a long time. I didn't know that it was a website and it was an add-on, but on the website you can actually kind of look up things and see where you might find stuff being sold. East Common Lands vibes. The other stressor for me is switching between 2 bars. Yeah, I feel that. Downloaded it. My game is open. What do I need to do to get it to work now? Which thing? Thank you for following, Winil. Am I saying your name right? HP and number, you can do it with the in-game options somewhere. It's not part of an add-on. Oh, nice, GoEvs. Thank you. I forget sometimes exactly what I'm relying on add-ons for and what's in stock, so I appreciate that. The add-on Bandit. If you hit escape and is it settings and then add-on settings or add-ons? I believe that's where you no, there's a section for Bandit. And then you can go through all the different tabs and customize what you want. Is companion equipment found only in certain places? There are definitely certain places where they're more dominant, like treasure maps. I haven't figured that out. Somebody else might know better than me that's in chat. Bandit is actually in its own thing in the settings, I think, if I remember right. Tell me more about that book you're carrying.
I suppose the book started this whole quest. I found it in the Longhouse Emperor's old retreat. It's full of Daedric symbols and strange markings. Carrying it around, it feels like a burden. Heavy, oppressive. And now it's tingling.
Companion gear definitely drops from mobs. Thank you, Evil Dark Archon. I wasn't sure. Typically bosses. Downloaded while my game was on, but I don't see it. Need to restart my game. You can try /reload UI. Be okay if I dropped you my Twitch Prime? I mean, that would be, I would appreciate that greatly. Definitely no pressure. Loading up my game to see what the menu tree looks like. Thank you. So sweet, 1L. I appreciate that very much. You only get 1 Prime sub, and I'm honored that you used it here. Bandit UI sweet. You like it? Good. I was hoping it wouldn't overwhelm you. I know you were saying you're also a WoW refugee, basically, right? So you kind of have understanding of how add-ons, like, how to maneuver around. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody who's gotten really heavy into WoW and gotten add-ons on WoW should have an okay time navigating most of the add-ons in this game. And companion gear drops mostly from dolmens and dungeon bosses. Good to know. Thank you for that, Pub Rolls. A sweet one from a world boss. Ooh, nice. The book is tingling.
It feels like anticipation. Like the book wants to be here or something. Look, I've had some dark dreams since I found the book and those waking visions. But this is the first time, I don't know, like it wants something?
Uh-oh, we're getting close to something. The book is drawn to it. Lyranth said it may be Mayron Dagon's book, The Mysterious Darkness.
Like I didn't have nightmares before I knew that.
I told you that.
It's not talking to me, not with words. But I can feel it, like it's waking up. And while I've had similar sensations since I found it, the tingling really became intense when we entered this place.
I played WoW since release and I'm basically done now after over 12 years or so. I'm in a similar boat at the moment. I haven't taken even a break from WoW until about 1.5 years ago. I was playing a couple times a week just because my guild, I have a ton of friends over there, and the nostalgia of just hanging out and running keystones and raiding kept me playing with them. It was definitely not my primary game. And like it's waking up. Oh my gosh, creepy. At that time, and it was the first time ever. I've only logged on a couple times in the last 3 weeks or so. We finished the heroic raid of Battle for Azeroth, and I had like 0 desire to log on after that. We did the achievements on normal, And then I just kind of didn't want to play. My daughter asked to play it the other day. She'll run around on my character in Stormwind, and she likes to, like, basically RP with Anduin. It's pretty funny. Goes into the castle. She's 5. She's gonna be 6 in August. And it's a really sad thing for me. It's really unfortunate. My husband and I played together since we met. We met in WoW, and he doesn't have a desire to log on either for the first time since he started playing. He played in Classic. He took a couple breaks over the course of the years.
Hey, what happened to the
I started
vault?
in BC with 0 sub lapses. 0. So it's really a weird time for me, for WoW. Why I'm fighting this. It's actually really, really sad to me. It makes me sad that I don't have that desire to play. But, so I feel you. Definitely understand where you're coming from. Reload UI worked. Yay.
You have to know how to scrap.
You have to know how to scrap. Like numbers and seeing what it uses and what I have left. Yeah. Oops.
Hope we find something.
Yep. I get that. Yeah, sorry. I'd forgotten that the numbers were a stock UI thing. Dark Brotherhood, you just want to go to the Gold Coast, which is just west of, like, elsewhere. Well, a ways west. That's what I can think of. In Greenshade, northwest of, like, Greenshade. Molobtor. Oh. Yep. It's like center-ish. Just southwest of the center of the map. Gold Coast. And you should get a quest when you get there, I believe. How it works. Most of the zones do that. If not all. This is spooky. This would hurt to walk on, I imagine. Since Activision brought a chunk of the company, the soul has gone. Another care for us firing people and money. Yeah, it's really upsetting that, like, a lot of the core people that worked for Blizzard when it was a smaller company, when it was just Blizzard, are gone now too. It's something that, like, I keep trying to fight in my mind, like, no, it's fine, it'll live on, it'll be good, just wait, but I don't have high hopes, and it really sucks because I'm a guild master of a casual raiding guild. We're all very tight-knit, and I just don't know how, like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel when new content comes out, and I don't want to, like, let them down. I just made a post in the Discord, you know, just explaining everything and airing everything and how I feel about the game, and it's just really, really sad. We started that guild like 9 years ago.
Are we still inside the vault?
My husband and I, because we had bounced through a bunch of different guilds, and they kept falling apart because of drama and stuff, and, like, oddly enough, one of them at least, lack of leadership, and because now, like, I'm not logging on, and it's just really fucking sad for me. It's a sore spot because the guild's my baby, you know. Hi Ishibu, how you doing? I don't know if I have a main quest I can do right now. Did you go to Gold Coast? Is that how you start it, you guys? You just go to Gold Coast, right? Is there a... what'd you call it? Is there a prologue you can grab for that one? Dark Brotherhood. What WoW needs is ARR type rebirth as a way to restart the game. An ARR type rebirth? What do you mean, Baltaya? How are you, by the way? Quest screen. Sort the quest into categories. Main quest line has its own section. That and the prologue are the stories. Was productive today. Yay! A Realm Reborn. I feel like it's a completely different beast, though. Completely different situation. How would they do that? You're not alluding to, like, basically classic. Hughes Bane is Thieves Guild. But Voltaic wants to start Dark Brotherhood. Right, Voltaic?
Something you need to discuss?
Oh. But I don't remember if there's a prologue. I'm not looking closely enough for outpost starters. Let's touch. And so, did you... That. What I'm doing. Yeah, I don't think there is. I think they just have this for chapters. Oh, Dragonhold. Elsewhere. Markarth, Blackwood. Okay. Yeah, so there's no prologue. I thought you just had to go to Gold Coast. DB or Thieves. I want to do both. Dark Brotherhood is in Gold Coast, and just northwest of that is Hughes Bane, and that's Thieves Guild. I think Classic WoW needs a new engine, a new direction, I feel, in order to revive the game. Yeah, probably.
Uh-oh. Another warded door ahead of us.
You're probably right. I mean, it's better than the alternative. It'll come up when you visit one of the main towns or whatever alliance your race is a part of. For Dark Brotherhood? Oh, the main story. But Rose is talking about the actual main story quest, yeah. To talk to the hooded figure that main line. Keep in mind, main zone quests are marked with the diamond, like above Evely's head right here. And it'll just be listed in the zone that you're looking at. I think that... Does it list it under prologue? Or world or something? When you're on your main quest? The main quest? But then if, like, for example, you have the Dark Brotherhood quest, it'll say Gold Coast. It'll have a header that says Gold Coast, and it'll say the Dark Brotherhood quest, and it'll have this little diamond shape. And then there's side quests in that zone as well that don't have that. I know the engine is damn near 20 years old, and much of the old code was based off of Warcraft 3 engine. Oh, yeah. Take a boat from either Daggerfall, Devin's Watch, or Volkogard, depending on your alliance, directly to the Gold Coast. You can visit any outlaw refuge and speak to a male crow who will grant you the first quest of Voices in the Dark. And that is for, yeah, that's for the Thieves Guild. Thank you, Shansad. The Shansad first gave instructions on how to start the Dark Brotherhood, and then how to start Thieves Guild. Well said. For me, it lists in the main quests. Okay, it just says main quests, right. I finished it on her, so I wasn't sure.
There's another
what is that?
Door ahead. Ready to
for
see
Dark
if we
Brotherhood?
can open it?
Wait, Voices in the Dark? When the Outlaw Refuge, you get Voices in the Dark, and that starts Dark Brotherhood? Wait a second. It's been too long. I should do them again. I wouldn't mind having another thievy character. My Nightblade or something. Gotta run now. Have a good rest of your stream. Good night, Lemur. I appreciate you. I would love to refresh. It's hard to explain for me because I forget stuff so easily, but I could just kind of give what I remember and then be like, question mark? Anyone help? Thanks, Shanzan. You get the first quest directly from your collections UI by selecting the DLC option. That's a good thing to remember too, yeah.
Oh, I can burp on command still.
It is time for a stretch break already. It's been an hour.
Sweet.
You think it works like the one outside?
Only one way to find out. I'll place the book on the lectern.
All right, I'll do
Then
another
we'll see
stretch
what
break.
happens.
Fine, nah, gosh. All right, I'm ready.
And here we go. The book is really tingling. Get ready to turn the cubes after I place it on the lectern.
I'm ready.
The book. It's almost as though it wants to help us open the door.
I thought I would have time. It's almost as if it wants to help us. Ah, I do have time because I can hang out right here in front of these lovely symbols and do my tricks and look at Evely's booty while I take a quick breaky poo. I can't believe it's already been an hour. What even gives? So yeah, it's a good time to get a stretch in, grab a drink, make sure you have water on hand, and go to the bathroom, whatever you gotta do, and I will see you guys in just a few minutes. BRB! Oh, hi. A battle in like 20 seconds. You accidentally hit a guard? It happens. Sometimes we accidentally steal, hit a guard, you know. Well, you can either choose to run away and the bounty, oh, you had to pay? Yeah, you can pay. For just hitting a guard, paying makes sense. If you're like out thieving, if you pay the guard, if you get caught, then you lose everything you've stolen. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, if you just accidentally hit a guard or steal in front of steal like a random item off a table in front of somebody or guard, then yeah, paying makes sense. Usually just run away. But that's because I usually have a lot of gold worth of stolen items on me that they'll take. Look at all of us. Charge! Da-na-na-na-na-na. For sure dying in this one? Wait, didn't you pay? If you run, they will attack, they will chase you. But yeah. Thought you already paid. Bribing guards with some sweet roll. Oh no, the mini game. Okay. Stream Raiders. If bribing guards with a sweet roll was a thing, I'd do that. Give up your sweet rolls. Sean's like, great job on the 14 kills. Andrew on the 8 assists. Oh, no skin for me. Anybody get a skin? Congrats to Voltaic, Evil Fieldy, Ricky, Huda Dog, and Grumpy Goat in the bonus loot.
We've got some sweet shadow butt.
Place your units. We got a new battle brewing. I don't know if I... Probably like a minute early for the store. 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes. So long to wait. Okay. Symbols. Wah wah. Wah wah. Wah wah wah.
That did something. Keep going.
You don't have to tell me. Oops. Mike Marheim, Jeff from the Overwatch team, and some other former Top Liz people have a new company making new games, though. The company is called Dreamhaven, and the studios are called Moonshot and Secret Door. Why did they leave? Why did they abandon us?
You match the second
Mike Morheim said he was gonna leave for other adventures, and I was like, what? That actually, like, I was extremely broken up over that. No. Hey, Scootman, how are you? Am I the only one that put the Shrike's Nocturnal outfit on Mary? Shrike's Nocturnal.
Down. Excellent. Let's go.
I don't know. I made a thing for Fang Layer and some other random stuff. I don't know if I doubt you're the only one, but how's it going, Scootman? What you been up to? Mischief?
Now where are we? Never mind. We need to lower that drawbridge.
Drawbridge? I feel much better standing right now. My shoulders and my neck are really messed up. You need to just focus on stretching.
There must be a lever or a switch around here someplace.
Cramps suck? Oh no, Voltaic just had the worst calf cramp of my life. Oh no. I used to get those a lot, like in the middle of the night. Before we got together.
That did it! Now we can get across.
Yay, can I jump down? Hell yeah. Busy Wall would have sucked right there. Why are former Blizzard employees starting a new studio since they never last long? Only one that has been ArenaNet. I've never heard of that. Was just getting my companions and doing some quick exploring on Blackwood. Just adding things on the map. Nice. Kind of taking care of some treasure maps and surveys and antiquities. Love those times when I just go through and do those things. They're like tedious things, but they're just fun and relaxing to me. Potassium helps with cramps like that. Crush a banana. Crush it in your face.
Really? Lava and an ominous sky? Oblivion stuff is weird.
Lava and an ominous sky. Lava basically in the sky, it looks like.
That's sort of pretty. Disturbing and terrifying, but pretty.
That? Oh my. Welcome to Oblivion. Oh, a glimpse of it, I guess. No crush nanners. No bananas. Don't crush bananas. Ah. Evely, I swear. Okay, they're fake. I thought they were, but sometimes it's hard to tell when she's next to me. Could have been weird out of context. ANET is the company behind Guild Wars 1 and 2. Oh! Okay, well there you go. I have heard of it. I just didn't know the company name.
Ah, I was wondering where you had gotten to.
Pickles?
I need you once again.
You just gave me the best idea.
Uncle.
Crow Blue, thank you for following. Welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day. Thanks for coming by this way. Here we like to have a good time. But I'm not always good at rhymes. Pickle juice time? I don't know what you're talking about.
Little mortal, I can proceed no farther. Another ward bars my way. Deal with it, will you?
There's another warded door ahead?
Yes, this interior is littered with the damn nuisances. Disrupt it so that we can continue our search. I do not believe we have much time before the Dagonists arrive.
This place certainly feels better, bigger on the inside than it looks from the outside.
Very perceptive. The construction is imbued with a magic that allows the vault to behave as if it were a small pocket of oblivion. In a way, I suppose it is. Those exterior portions you pass through, that's where the Deadlands and Nirn coexist.
Coexist?
It's all part of Mehrunes Dagon's master plan. He believes Nirn belongs to him, and he has long sought a way to combine his Oblivion realm with the mortal world. Perhaps the ambitions are another step in that direction. Now, open the door.
Jeff Strain, who co-founded ANET, worked quite a bit on WoW, then left Blizzard prior to launch. Oh, really? Like, launch of Vanilla?
Another ward.
All this history.
I'll place the book. You turn the cubes.
STF. STF cross.
That did something.
I almost wish she didn't tell me. Like, I'd rather just do the puzzle.
Good job. Keep going.
I know. You need to kill an innocent NPC for Dark Brotherhood? Yeah.
Daedric symbols give me the shivers,
Oh.
but I think it's working.
Change of plans?
Everyone. Shut up!
The ward's down! You did it! Now, let's see what's so important it needed all this protection.
We get in there and Maron's Dagoon is gonna be in a fucking lava tub.
How's this, sister?
And then this will become...
Destron. More panache.
Callia, just make sure it actually looks like me this time.
Oh, is somebody...
brother, I
Oh!
always capture the real you.
Is somebody painting somebody in here? Hot tub stream or... Paint me like your French girls. Hi.
People? Where are the Daedric weapons?
Who are these intruders?
I sense the cultists. They're close. Wood Elf, check the other side of those doors.
Wood
Careful,
Elf.
brother. They look dangerous.
Dangerous? We're heroes! All right, Lyrinth. I'll scout ahead. You talk to them, partner.
Shutterbug, thank you for gifting skins. Shutterbug gifted 5 Stream Raider skins, a Bomber to Raider, Endravine, Berserker to Irish Joe, Healer skin to Phoenix, and Paladin to Pub Rolls. Shutterbug, thank you. You're awesome. I appreciate that so much. Kind of new to the game, but what are your thoughts of Blackwood so far? Do you like the content? I love the content in Prop Wash. I do.
Me? Protect you.
I've been very much enjoying it. Companions kind of get in your way a little bit, but I still think it's a lot of fun. I can't wait to do the quests for them. And the stories have been lovely. These side quests in Blackwood, so good. So good for side quests. And the main quest is great too, don't get me wrong, but they have particularly good side quests. And thank you for the host. How you doing? We need more skins. Shutterbug, I actually have 1 full skin unlocked and I'm struggling. Okay, let me just bring up this idea to you guys. It's not... I was thinking about doing a vampire skin, but I don't know. It's a new unit. Skins for Stream Raiders. Yes. So these are all the skins that have available for the game. So as a streamer, if you get enough support from your community, you can start unlocking skins. The top middle one is not mine. That's a one I get for being a Stream Raiders partner. They give me codes to give away. But the other skins you see are all skins that I've had them design by giving them art and saying this is what I want. And we unlock those by purchasing skins. So right now we're at 5 out of 100 for the next full skin unlock. The head skins unlock every time we kill a boss. So I had an idea for my vampire skin. It's a lot more personal. It's kind of like with I did my WoW Priest on the bottom left, my WoW Priest wearing avatar set. It's my favorite priest set in the game. Obviously, the few amount of pixels that they have to work with don't really do the set justice, but I thought it was a cool tribute to that. I was thinking about doing a vampire skin after this character. My main in ESO. But I really, 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 okay, I've been trying to keep an eye on the vampires as they're fighting. And I don't know if they have a ranged ability, but if they do, it could be a sparkly vampire. Oh. Yeah, they're armored. So yeah, I was wishing the vampire had a ranged ability because I would ask them to throw blast bolts at people. Missed opportunity. Because my vampire is a necro, right? Another idea I had was the monk. At one point, I wanted to tribute a monk skin to the prophet in ESO. And now I'm kind of torn, thinking maybe I could do a monk skin after a necroblast bone or a necro mage pet. But I mean, it would just be a skeletal mage. I don't know. Those are a couple ideas I have. I can't decide what to do. Grow priest? What do you mean? Already got a head paladin? Yeah. Some mana tombs at the moment in classic. I really love my shaman. Nice. I'm glad you're liking it, Landar. Yay. Succubus skin for vampire? But yeah, I don't know. I'm really torn. Anyway, yeah, you can buy skins, either ones that Dude Jensen, thank you for buying the archer skin. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tribute to Evely. Full skin for archer. You gotta be careful though, like I don't wanna do too much of like really core characters in games. I just don't want them to start being like so I'm kind of trying to go a little bit more original in something I at least kind of created ish. There are a lot of people that, I mean, there are all kinds of like Nintendo ones out there and other World of Warcraft ones after like famous characters in the games, so but still, I don't know. I don't want to do too much of that. The Australian twins are about to marry the same men. Man, that makes more sense. Don't know why it's considered news here, but hey, I found it really cute. Interesting. So, I don't know. I don't know if making a vampire out of my character is too specific, and if it will even be that obvious that it's after my character. Because the few pixels that we get to work with. How long does werewolf cooldown take? So the werewolf cooldown, it's an ultimate, so it's a matter of learning how fast you can get ultimate using the abilities that you have. Are there any good guides explaining ultimate, you guys, and how it works? Does anybody know? Be a lot easier, probably. Let's talk to Kalia.
I knew I felt something strange, like glass shattering in the distance. Who are you, and why have you disrupted the wards?
So you gain ultimate essentially by fighting. And there's like different things you can do with your armor and your abilities to make it so that you gain ultimate faster. So it's not a matter of it's a timed cooldown, it's a matter of how fast can you gain it back. By what you do with your build and the way that you fight. Lich King, I am a necromancer. We're here on behalf of Blackwood and Gideon. We're looking for the 4 ambitions.
The 4 ambitions? A curious phrase. Pray tell, what are these 4 ambitions you seek?
We're not exactly sure, but we thought they were Daedric weapons.
Weapons? We have no weapons here, at least none that I'm aware of. Feel free to look around if you like. Perhaps you'll find what you're looking for. Perhaps not.
She seems kind of possessed or something. Or just like not real. What about him?
Explain yourself. Who are you, and why have you invaded our sanctum?
Your sanctum, huh? We're here on behalf of Blackwood and Gideon. We're looking for the 4 ambitions.
4 ambitions? As in an earnest desire or something to aspire to? How can an idea such as that also be a thing?
We thought the ambitions were Daedric weapons, but now I'm not so sure.
Weapons? There are no weapons here. Just my sister Kalia, myself, and our caretakers. Teachers used to visit in the past, and the Emperor, but we haven't seen another living soul in many years. Look around if you must, but then leave us in peace.
Interesting. I think we might have been a little wrong about what the 4 ambitions are. Or we're like Maybe Evely will have something to say from like her visions. She's sus, vote her out. Are you welcoming bot or do you know me? Noctivita is an amazing moderator of this channel and he welcomes everyone, provided he doesn't miss them. Because he also is allowed to have a life. He doesn't have to do as much as he does, but we all appreciate everything that he does. How do I sneak attack? Do I hold left or tap? Control. Wait, sneak attack? Yeah, so you control. And then if you unlock the thing. You know, the thing. Blade of Woe through Dark Brotherhood, then you would hit X. It'll tell you when it's ready. Either just saying hi. Siri said I'm a mod here. Yeah. Is he? There's actually a running joke well known in the community that Nock is a bot because Nock is very on the ball.
Interesting.
Contrary to his belief.
Revering Mehrunes Dagon, I believe.
Sometimes. Is this like his way of getting his foot in the door? Like mind controlling them or giving them a sanctum? Yes, pet the mod. It's pet mod. I was trying to make it so easier to do. We are the twins. We are the Rams. The caretakers tell us that our training, our isolation, is almost complete, but still no one comes. We haven't seen new teachers in many years, and even the Emperor, who used to visit with us often, has been absent since Kalia and I were young. Have we disappointed him in some way? Is he angry with us? Kalia and I continue our studies. We have our activities, but we are lonely. The caretakers are helpful, but they are dreadfully boring. I know Kalia wants to see the world outside our sanctum, and I long for adventure and to see the places I've only read about. They tell us time is almost upon us. The time is almost upon us, but they won't actually tell us what that means. I suppose we can wait a little longer. It's not like we have any other choice. Oh my gosh. They're trapped here.
Those are my personal thoughts.
They're trapped here.
Hey, we've got trouble. I need you.
But Evely...
I shall get Kalia and Destron to safety.
Somebody's smoking weed outside again. Nope. Maybe it's a skunk. The rest of it came in. I think it is a skunk. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I try, contrary to my belief. Because sometimes you're like, I'm missing people. But you're, yeah. Do I sell stolen stuff to defense? Yes.
We need a plan.
You can launder things if it's something you want to keep. And then any treasures or just junk you don't want, you can fence. Like if there's recipes you can learn, crafting mats you want, stuff like that. Then you can launder it. Computer froze for a minute, thought it was going to crash. Oh my gosh.
Portals opened all around me, and suddenly there were cultists everywhere.
How were they able to... Oh. Yeah, how were they able to portal so deep into the vault?
Well, we did take down all the wards that protected this place. I put arrows in as many of Vandasia's crazies as I could, but the rest of them scattered.
Where did they go?
Deeper into the vault. Damn, this place is enormous. I assume you didn't happen to find the Daedric weapons back in that other room?
Nope, just those twins. Alright. Uh-oh, I hope he didn't get my cat. I heard Casper meowing a few minutes ago. Let me go see if he's at the door. I'd like Evely as a house guest. Better run around with her a lot. And hello, Rabbit. Shadow, come on. You're not going out there. No way. Not with that skunk out there. Come on.
What's
Had to
going
wash
on?
skunk smell
Where
off
are
of
we
Shadow
going?
too many
Off with you,
times.
Swit.
Whatever happens, stay close to me.
How touching. Makes me want to rip out my eyes.
The waking flame claims the ambitions
Oh,
for Mayroon's
that makes more
Dagon.
sense. That was a clip. Good morning, Amanda. How are you? As you don't know, Amanda, she streams Final Fantasy 14. And she's awesome. Go show some love to our friend Omena. Thank you, Shutterbug.
Was that the last of them?
Like almost dead for a while.
Stay back. I'm warning you.
Nonsense, child. You are an ambition. The High Priest has great plans for you.
Destron, what should we do?
Exactly what we were trained to do.
I think we may have found those weapons.
Oh shit.
I've heard of cold feet.
They wanted to take us away. Me and my sister, I couldn't let them do that.
That was an impressive display of power.
I think so. When they charged in here and demanded we go with them, I just had a bad feeling. I really didn't mean to obliterate them like that.
Between what I saw and what they said, I'm guessing you and your sister are two of the ambitions.
I'll have to take your word for it. With our sanctum breached and our caretakers dead, we can't stay here. We'll go with you, if that's all right.
We'll get you someplace safe. I hope. God.
Those people, they wanted to take us away.
Do you know your brother could do that?
Yes, but I never saw him unleash that much raw power in a single burst, or against living targets. Obviously, our training has served us well.
Do you have that kind of power as well?
Destron has always been more powerful, but if you're asking if I can defend myself, I won't let anyone take us from here without our permission.
Okay. Good to know. Please don't melt me. That would be lovely. Maybe is how I make a lot of gold by assassinating everyone and looting them. Is that what you mean? Keep in mind when you use the Blade of Woe, you don't get XP.
And so the secret finally becomes clear. The ambitions aren't just weapons. They are mortals of a sort. Obviously, these two have been imbued with immense power. Power that has a distinct Daedric tinge to it. I have learned enough. For now.
You learned enough? You're leaving?
The mystery intrigued me. I wanted to know what the ambitions were and why the Dagonist wanted them. Now I know. Or at least now I have some idea.
Hi, Maddie. How are you? Hello, spoiler lady.
Hi, Teary. Can we get a shout out for wonderful Teary?
I like queso.
I like
Maddie.
If
Maddie was made of queso, then I would have queso every day. I love Maddie. And I love queso. Labyrinth, please.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
everything's fine.
How are you, Maddie? Guys, if you don't know Madigon, you should. He's an ESO streamer. and he plays amazing trumpet. And he makes me smile, even on a bad day. And he's awesome. So you should go follow him. Spoilers are for sports cars. What are you up to, Maddie? We can still use your help.
Hi, Thierry. Can we get a shout out for wonderful Thierry? I like queso. I like Thierry. If Thierry was made of queso, then I would have queso every day. I love Thierry, and I love queso.
Hi, Maltalk. Thank you for following. Relaxing and laughing. Yay! We can still use your help. There's more to learn, and we still need to stop Vandacia.
Vandacia is a mortal problem, best dealt with by mortals. In the meantime, I wish to look into how these ambitions gain their power. I have my own avenues to explore. But do not fear. I am sure we shall meet again. In fact, I guarantee it.
Fine. I can't wait, because you're such an exciting being. Charge! Wham, 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 wham. Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. My goodness. The Subduo got 9 kills. Nicely done. Andrew got 18 assists. Sklo and Orbital. You guys got epics. Nicely done. Shutterbug, Fieldy, Kill Lead, Pubrills, and McLuffin. Congrats on your bonus loot. Can I see how long I have for werewolf form? It's not on a timer. Like I was saying, you have to build your ult by attacking things. But it should say the number on your ability. Can you look at it on your bar? That should be stock. Oh, when you're in werewolf form. I honestly don't know. Does anybody know?
Destron and Kalia, the twins. They're the ambitions. Well, at least there are 2 of them. I have to say, I did not expect the weapons to be people. Whatever. Vandacia and his cult still want to get their hands on them.
How do you figure out all these ad hoc abbreviations? What do you mean? Forgot to ask how was Famine stream today. It was good. I mean, the kids were frustrating, but yeah. I ended stream a little early because I wanted to spend some time with my kids. I felt bad, like, kind of wrestling with them on letting me stream, and I started feeling like maybe I should just spend time with them. But yeah, it was a pretty good day. It's under the magic bar. Oh. How have I not noticed that? Ambitions are people? Bum, bum, bum. So what do you suggest?
Obviously, we have to protect them. Get them somewhere safe. Especially since we're the ones who unlocked their vault and gave the cultists a way to get inside.
How was your day, Winter? And how did you sleep? How was your day, I guess, before you slept? How have you been since I last spoke to you? Where should we take them?
Good question. Leowen is still reeling from the cult's last assault, but Governor Keshu offered to help. I say we take the twins to Gideon. After that, we can figure out how to locate and secure the other two ambitions, whoever they are.
Okay, if you think they'll be safe there.
It's not safe here anymore.
You want us to go outside?
Time to say goodbye to this place, Kalia. It will be a new adventure.
You want us to go outside? Breakfast at the moment and chill streams. Yay. Shows when you're in werewolf form. WWDB, etc. I don't know, just know them. Stream. Outside is so scary. It's okay, I understand, Kalia, but we've got you. Don't go outside, that means I'm an ambition! Oh, are we really taking them? Are we, okay. They're not following anyway, they just appear out there probably. Music in there was pretty good. Nice and spoopy. Wants to be someone's ambition. And are. I'm gonna do that antiquity and then head to Gideon. I'm gonna go excavate. Okay, this one is probably the easiest one to get to it. It's settled for being someone's. Isn't that basically what Landar meant, though? Probably. I took it. But yeah. Aw. Nice and dark for farming. It's a weird thing to say, isn't it? Easier to see stuff at night.
Nice hole.
Nice hole. Thanks, Mary. It's probably on the very edge, isn't it? A rock. No? Ah. But I don't have to have a certain amount of stamina to do these, because I'm pretty sure I was pretty much out. Well, shit, did I completely miss everything around it? Whoa. I just had a weird random flashback. That has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. It was of a play date I had with a friend when I was little. What? Why did that pop in my head? The heck? Big bada boom! Toasted.
Never change.
Flashback to your time in Nam. No. No underscore. I went to my friend Michelle's house. Wait, was it Michelle's house? I think it was someone else. And we had American Girl parties. And American Girl dolls. I just had a flashback to that. Like standing in her entryway. The fuck? I remember her house is really big, and I'd like to go explore it. It's a Jitsa. Thank you so much for following. Sounds like them to me.
These two will be safe here in Gideon, Evely. You have my word.
Thank you, Governor.
Kind of a lot.
You did well to bring these twins to Gideon. I will make sure that they are well protected. Is it true, though, what Evely told me? These are the ambitions you sought?
We believe so. The cultists certainly seem to think so, and Destron demonstrated great power.
Yes, Evely was telling me about that. Daedric weapons in the guise of Imperial hatchlings. Interesting.
What will you do with the twins?
Feed them, provide them with a place to rest. We'll keep them safe. But what about you? Do you have any ideas on how to find the remaining ambitions? Or what to do about Vondacia and his cult?
Not sure.
I suggest you discuss your options with Evely. For someone so recently out of her egg, she has remarkable instincts and a good heart.
You must have some opinion on what we should do next.
Anything I can offer would be a guess. You and Evely are much more familiar with the situation than I am. For my part, I will gather the Blackfin Legion and make sure the twins are comfortable and safe. On that, you have my word.
Aw. You're so cute. Anything else before we go?
As I told Evely, a courier arrived shortly ahead of you. After you and your partner finalize your plans, make sure to talk to them. They were quite insistent that they be allowed to deliver their message directly to you.
Well, we found 2 of the ambitions and kept them out of the cult's hands. Now we just have to find the other 2 and deal with Vandacia.
No big deal. Any ideas on how we find the other ambitions or Vandacia?
Not yet, but I'm sure something will occur to us. It usually always does. In the meantime, take this.
Usually always.
Your share of our compensation from Leowin. I couldn't have found the twins and saved them without your help. Thanks. While Governor Keshu takes care of Destron and Kalia, we need to determine our next move. I wonder if Captain Rian has any news about Vandacia. Oh, I almost forgot. Keshu mentioned that a courier arrived for us. They're waiting to deliver a message.
Any idea who sent the courier?
Maybe Captain Rian or Councillor Leviticus? Maybe they sent news about Vandacia. I'm sure that stinkweed is still out there, searching for the other ambitions. And the twins too, I suppose. Vandacia won't stop until we stop him.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Talk to the courier. Find out who sent them and what news they've brought us. I mean, provided you're still willing to stick around and help. Technically, I suppose you've already finished the job Captain Rian hired you to do. So, what do you say?
I want to see this true. through. I'll talk to the courier.
The courier's waiting right over there. Talk to them and find out what they've brought us.
Any idea who sent the courier or what the message is about? It's the same question. Hi.
This letter is for you, mercenary.
This letter is for you, mercenary. Pardon my caution, but curious eyes are everywhere. I have information that you desperately need to know about. Things I learned since our time in that strange ruin. Come to the Amnes Manor on the south side of Gideon. Just you and the Wood Elf. Tell no one else. I ask for your utmost discretion here that you trust me. Not everyone will believe that my intentions are sincere.
Well, what does the letter say? Well, did the letter say anything important?
The letter isn't signed. It asks that we come to the Amnes Manor on the south side of town, alone.
An anonymous letter asking us to come by ourselves to a creepy old manor? Nothing suspicious about that. Well, I don't suppose we have any better leads. I'll meet you there.
Okay. I have a 1K bounty. How long till it goes away? I wouldn't even know how to say how long it takes. But you'll see it tick down over time. You might be able to get an idea of how long it would take. Just by watching it tick down and seeing like how long in between. You know what I mean? But you actually can get passives to help with that. And make it go down faster. Bounty is decreased by 115 after 3 minutes. Heat is decreased by 64 after 3 seconds. It's helpful to keep your bounty down more. Bounty and heat resulting from a witness murder or assault is reduced by 50% through Dark Brotherhood passive.
Explain myself to you.
Oh. I guess the experience from a target killed with Blade of Woe is only reduced by 75%. I was thinking you got no XP. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never really timed it. I just kind of sneak around or go pay it off if I'm wanting rid of it. Yay! Whatever just happened. Good job.
About time. I was beginning to think I'd hired the wrong courier.
Oh, hey, it's you.
So, did you get my message? I was worried I'd hired one of those incompetent couriers. You know, the ones who take your gold and then toss your letter into the dung heap. I had to eliminate more than a few of those in my time.
Your letter mentioned that you had information.
Right to business.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you if you tried the swamp eel in a blackberry wine sauce at the Egg and Hammer. I hear it's the specialty of the house. Anyway, Vandacia. I did some digging and I came up with this place. Amnes Manor.
So what's the connection to Vandacia?
Well, I got to thinking. A cult like the Waking Flame doesn't pay for itself. It needs wealthy donors, am I right? Of course I am. Anyway, Mattis Amnes. He's a known supporter of Vandacia. And a closet Dagonist. Generous, too, I hear.
And what am I going to find here?
Hey, I can't do everything. Search the manor. Rumblings in the back alleys say that something big is about to happen. An event of some sort. And Vandacia's stink is all over it. Maybe something here will point you to it.
Okay. Maybe indeed. Go to bed. I'm gonna after this battle.
It took me so long to get here. Let's look around.
Stuff to loot. My favorite.
Hi, Tiri. Can we get a shout out for wonderful Tiri? I like queso. I like Tiri. If Tiri was made of queso, then I would have queso every day. I love Tiri, and I love queso.
Vandacia might be at the Salvito estate near Blackwood Lake? But what sort of event are they talking about? The wardrobe's empty. Looks like Amnes has already left for the event, whatever it is.
What do you mean? I don't know why that happens. What was the last thing you heard?
Problem,
Oops.
Sarah?
Just randomly happens.
Wow. You don't come by those too often.
Street lamps. Before the queso? Wow. Wait. So you didn't hear the letter? Mattis, did you receive your invitation? Counselor Vandacia's events are always spectacular, and I'm given to understand that this one will be particularly special. I've been a staunch supporter of the counselor and his endeavors for nearly as long as you have, and we both belong to his very special social organization. I always suspected our efforts were leading to something, but I have a feeling that the truth will dwarf whatever imaginings I have conjured up over the years. One other thing. Do you know what's going on at Salvito's estate? His place near Blackwood Lake? Something seems to have made Vandacia decide to keep a low profile before his next event, and I've heard whispers that he sought refuge with Gracian Salvito. If Salvito gets to learn about Vandacia's surprise before we do, I will be very put out. I look forward to seeing you at the event, and we need to catch up more fully during the voyage. Your waking brother, Morris. Then I talked to Miri, and then I said, an event. Ooh, are we going to a party? I think that's all you missed. I wasn't paying attention to your face. I thought the last thing I heard you say was BC. Was to BC about going to bed? Oh, yeah. BC said go to bed. Right before the queso song. Yeah. Frankie Four Fingers. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. That's all you missed. I redid it. You are cordially invited to attend a most special event in the company of your brothers and sisters and our most exceptional and exclusive order. The gracious Counselor Vandacia will present a history-changing spectacle like none ever seen before. He would like you to share in the festivities. Please find enclosed this special coin along with details concerning transportation and accommodations. Bring clothing for several days of festivities, including formal wear and your order your order robes, and bring the coin. You will need it to secure passage to the event location. May the fire never waver and the flood never recede. Zippity! Thank you so much for following.
That's just the cover letter. The detailed invitation is missing, and so is the coin. I think that's everything we're going to find. Let's take another look at the evidence and see if we can figure out what's going on here.
Raid is coming. Are you spoiling a raid? Tell them I'm ending in 8 minutes. Also, don't spoil raids. That sucks. That letter to Amnes suggests that Vandacia went to the Salvito estate.
Right. Says that's located near Blackwood Lake. It also mentions some sort of event, and I think both Amnes and whoever sent this letter are part of the Order of the Waking Flame. Actual Dagonis right here in Gideon. Can you imagine?
This event sounds like Vandacia plans to reveal something special to his followers.
I was thinking the same thing. Could he have found the other two ambitions? And are they people too? Cracked acorns. Mysteries make my head hurt. I'd much rather have a clear target so I can fill it full of arrows.
We also found a part of an invitation and noticed that his wardrobe was empty. I like your hair? Aw. Thank you, Uncle Des. Appreciate that. Wait, I don't have pigtails. I'm just kidding. I don't know, to be honest. I'm just being silly. Okay. All right. People who spoil raids are like gross. We also found part of an invitation and noticed that his wardrobe was empty.
Sounds like getting to the event requires a voyage and a special coin of some sort. Since we don't have a coin or an invitation, we should go to the Salvito estate next. I think it's to the north of Gideon, near Blackwood Lake. I'll meet you there.
I almost started talking over her. She really paused. All right, I'll meet you there. You actually were spoiling a raid, weren't you? Fuzzy Kitty, thank you for the raid. How are you? How was your stream? Hey, Flawless Sinner. Hi, it's Kiv. Hey, Cycled. Hey, you're Split. Welcome, welcome. I never get to raid you. How are you?
This
Hi,
is giving
Fuzzy
me
Kitty.
PTSD because this is the thing that took my hair out when I was a little kid.
The car of the explosion. The good clip. How are you, Fuzzy Kitty? I know. Yeah, so good to see you. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome. What were you guys doing at the car? Okay. I had to ask. Salazar, hello, welcome. How is everyone? It's you too. We were just doing pledges today. Well, I hope I don't spoil anything. I don't know how much more I'm going to get through because I do need to go to bed soon. But I'm a bit tired and my kids wake up early, and if I don't get up when they get up, I wake up to a big mess in the house. So, yeah. Anyway, but I am doing Blackwood main story. So welcome. I want to throw that out there. I am going to do some more of this. So hopefully it's not spoilery for you. I hope you're all having a lovely night. Guys, if you haven't... A burp came right in the middle of that sentence. How rude. If you haven't met Fuzzy Kitty, you should go and follow her. She's a lot of fun. She's very, very awesome. She's a variety streamer, and she also plays Elder Scrolls Online. It's early, still stay up and keep me company. I would love to, but I have to think about my health and my kids. Who you? You just hanging? Just casually walking down the street? Are you going to a party? Is there a party up here? Ooh.
This place is crawling with Waking Flame cultists. We'll need to be careful.
I like this place. I'm loving the story. Love, 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 love it.
You isn't a tour.
I did the side quest first. And I loved them too. Oh my gosh, the story. The story in Blackwood, just all everywhere. All the things. It's good stuff. Belly rubs. That is fair. I just like being a terrible influence. Also, guys, I didn't really introduce myself. Welcome. Hi, I'm Tiri. I play a lot of ESO. I play Final Fantasy XIV once a week. Actually, about 12 hours from now is when I'm supposed to start that stream with my cousin Dodger. And I play Valheim. Lately, it's been mostly ESO because Blackwood, hype, all the things. And yeah, ESO is usually my majority game anyway. I do a lot of housing, and overland content. Questing and housing are like my favorite things. I just like to explore and immerse in the story and chat out. So that's what you find here. Lots and lots of housing too. I actually really miss housing, but I'm like being pulled to do the story content. So yeah. Harry Underworld, thank you for following. Anyone know how to swap 1 to 5 things on... Wait, to the second set? You mean your back bar? Hi, Zilbor. Thank you for the lurk. Hair Split. Thank you for following. Welcome. 1 to 5 things to the second set of them. You mean, are you talking about back bar versus front bar? At level 10, I think it is, you unlock your back bar. And then you can start putting things there. Buildy by default is how you toggle. You'll have a different weapon for each bar. And yeah, you can bind your bar swap to whatever. I use middle mouse button. All right. We're going to do belly rubs. We take channel point redemptions very seriously here. One of them is belly rubs. And Bananas redeemed one. We rub a doggo belly. It's my boy Shadow. He's a sweet boy. And he's looking all cute. So we're going to rub his belly.
We've got some sweet, sweet shadow butt.
Butts are butts. They're all just butts. Seriously. I heard Casper meow, so I was like, I'll go quickly let him in.
Uncle.
And then I went to the door and I opened it and he just stood there like this. And then took off. Comrade Chaos, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. Charge! I want to see what happens next in the quest, but I said I was going to wrap up stream after this. Damn. I really should wrap up. I'm so tired. Like, I know you guys just rated in too. I feel bad. His chat's good boy. But I need to wind down for bed. Hi, Scorps. How are you? 3 a.m. for me, so I should go soon too. DM. Great job on the 2 kills. Sklo got 15 assists. Lamatod, Valeria, and Crocus. Good job on your epics. Congrats to Voltaic, Pitlith, and Shutterbug on the bonus loot. We can see tomorrow after FF. Yes. Great stream. Thank you. Don't feel bad. I warned it may be a raid train. Yeah. I appreciate you guys coming through. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, I'm gonna find somebody awesome to raid. I will be back in 12 hours if I can be on time. See, that's the thing. Tonight especially, if I stay up too late, then I'm typically late for Tuesday. Because, like, I also have my kids to worry about. Of course, my mom's coming over to take care of them because They can't go to their in-laws because in-laws are on, or my in-laws are on vacation. So my mom's taking over for Tuesdays for a couple weeks. And so she'll be here taking care of them. Well, yeah, my cousin, I play with my cousin in 12 hours. So bigger reason to not want to be late. If I'm late when I'm just up late with like you guys just solo, and then I'm like, I have another solo stream later in the day, then it's not as big a deal. Very on time in this stream. There you go. Have a great night. Thank you for streaming. You too, Donna. Thank you, Pub Rolls. Stick around though. Stick around so I can raid somebody and we can go show some love and stuff. Got some really nice screenshots. Yay. I wanted to just fall asleep. Wanted to fall asleep on Shadow's arm. Oh my god. My follow list is really old. It did not auto update. Let's just say that it still had Maddie live. Yeah. Usually it seems like it'll like auto update a little bit over time. That didn't seem to do that. Don't oversleep for first person mode. It's important. Perhaps I can get some of the toxicity out. Oh, nice change to Mythic Plus. If you play with players with a lower rating, then you help them level their key, you get double rewards. Oh, because they're building in the rating, the IO, aren't they? The Raider IO? Blech. I remember hearing that and I was like, oh no. But maybe, like you said, it'll lessen the toxicity because they're like, they get something good out of helping lower rated people. Oh, wow. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with you. You're in a weird place in my heart right now. You're in that weird, like, limbo land. I don't know what to make of you place. It's unfortunate. Actually, I have a WoW streamer on my list right now. Let's see. What's going on? Who's streaming? Oh, Rad's on. Oh, is she ending? I haven't rated Rad in a while. I actually don't have like hardly any ESO streamers on my list at the moment. I have some people I'd love to send love to, but I've watched as I raid people playing things like Dead by Daylight, which two of like my good friends are playing right now. I've watched and like such a teeny tiny percent of people seem to stick around. So I just would rather it benefit someone else more than that, you know. Just checking you start streaming at 4:30 a.m. here. My next stream, if it helps, I stream for like 12 hours. Later today, technically for me, 12 hours from now, I start, and I usually go until about, it's like 11, I try to stop at 11:30 when school is a thing. I push it to like midnight. Because school's out right now. Wait, what? Noble Valor? I'm following him. Is he live? Bigger than I thought it was going to be. Hi, Malaru. Yeah, Shadow's being a cutie. Thank you, Amena. It's just so better. People will legit bend over backwards for you and not ask for anything. Yeah. Thanks for stream. But now it's time for you to go to bed. Thanks, Paul.
Wow.
Cumberland is left of the cockles and near the left ventricle. DVD is something I just can't watch again. Wow, it's still making me way too anxious. A year after I quit, and Final Fantasy 14 with social interactions there is like night and day from WoW. Yeah, definitely going to be included in the class. How come I don't see Noble? The actual fucking fuck, you guys. Sorry, sometimes I get obnoxious. With my language. Sorry, not sorry, it's who I am. Did I get unfollowed from Noble? I was following Noble. I'm 100% certain. I sucked so bad my first couple times healing in dungeons, wiped the group, and people were like, nah, it's cool, you're learning. Yes. Will there be boop super clip video? I could make one of those. Got a list of clips, because the burp thing is random burps of mine. The burp command. People are nice to learners in ESO, yes. Same with Final Fantasy XIV, which is what Winter and Bananas are talking about. Wait. Hold on, pause, hold the phone. Back up. I didn't mean Winter. Did I? Yes, I did mean Winter. I got things mixed up for a second. You're offended? Okay. Hi, Ginger Rich! That was a glorious thing to come into here. Was that literally the first thing you heard? How are you? Dragon Ball Danish? Dead by Daylight. Charge, off to bed now. I'm trying to figure out why I was gonna raid him as Radcore, but I mean, Ritz and Blackwood side quests. Sure, it's been longer since I've raided Noble. Oh, she's ending soon. Okay, let's read Noble. Luna, what? I haven't seen you in forever for some reason. Luna, why do I keep missing you? Guys, if you don't know Luna Romy, she's amazing. Her giggle is all healing and iconic. Please go and follow her. She'll make you smile on a bad day, and she'll make you giddy on a good day.
Jump, jump, jump. Why, horsey? Why?
Something about that horse mechanic, like, was really disturbing. Yes, please go and, please go and follow Luna. How are you? Time zones freaking suck. Right. But you moved, but you didn't change, like, time zones in a big way, right? Did you change small way? No, you changed time zones. How much? I thought it was only a small change, though. I don't know. But suddenly now I'm missing your streams all the time. Just stream, do what you want, but Rad has 150 viewers. I think Noble could use them more. Yeah, it's true. Holy crap. Wrecked horse. Yeah, that was so sad. The horses didn't make it in that playthrough. Oh. Stream schedule is the same, actually. Yeah, so what the fuck? I'm 9 hours ahead of you, I think. It's 12 a.m. for me. What time is it for you? Your time zone didn't change? Yeah. But if your schedule didn't change, I was catching your streams a lot more. I do know that in the mornings, I have focused more on the kids and, like, forgotten to... Like, a lot of times I'll try to pull up a stream. I used to open your stream in the mornings. And I would, like, sometimes either you or Maddie, sometimes K-Pow, depending on how early I woke up. I would have one of you guys on. It's very different waking experiences, by the way. Between Maddie, Luna, and K-Pow. It's like stepping stones. A nice calm wake up. Actually, Maddie and Luna are both pretty chill and relaxed, right? And then you've got K-Pow, who's busy calling you saucy sausages in her sexy accent, like every 5 minutes, and you're just like, and sometimes loudly. But anyway, moving on, backing up. I used to wake up to your stream sometimes, Luna. Why am I not doing that anymore? Ugh! I need to get back in the habit. Liechtenstein doesn't really exist, so time is delicious. Good role player? Yes. Oh, I love K-Pow. She's so fucking hilarious. I love, like, how she shuts down trolls. It's amazing and inspiring. Hi, Amandink. How are you? I'm about to raid off. Oh, yeah. Good to see you. Just went and followed Luna Romy. Yay, you won't regret it. She's adorable. Shamsad. So cute. Oops, that's not what I want. Ugh, I don't trust my tired brain. Okay. Cool, I got it. A lot of points. Thank you for gifting a sub to Winter. Yeah, so sweet. I appreciate that. You guys are all amazing. Let's go and raid Noble Valor. He is a heckin' cute ghosty guy. Oh my god. Sorry, his emotes and stuff, they're so cute. He's gonna be doing Ritz and Blackwood side quests, so beware also for Blackwood spoilers if you haven't done the things he's doing. Don't feel bad if you gotta run away or go lurk mode, but I'm sure he'd still have the support. Subs are confusing. Typing was confusing me. First I typed in Shanzad. That's not what I was looking for. Aw, Panther. I always feel bad when people apologize when they can't be at my stream. Like, I don't want you guys to feel bad. You guys are too cute and sweet. I do the same thing though. I just did to Luna. Sorry. You. Oh, so I get it. It's because I want to. I want to be there, but you know, sometimes you gotta do stuff. So, about 12 hours from now, I will be starting Final Fantasy 14 with my cousin Dodger. I'm just gonna go with it. So I'll hopefully see you guys then, those of you that can be here, but I'll be streaming a long time, 11 and a half to 12 hours or so. 4 hours of Final Fantasy 14, then we'll do a bunch of ESO, we'll continue the storyline, I'll do whatever Ritz I gotta do, and stuff like that. And depending on if my husband wants to play Valheim, then I'll play Valheim after the kids go to bed, but I might stay on ESO. Like, I probably will. I'm kind of like, basically, I'll play Valheim when Ed is at this point in time. Just because it's time together, you know? So, I appreciate you all so much. Yay, Panther, I hope to. Yay, Luna, I hope so. It'll be 9 p.m. for you then. It'll be your evening time. Thank you guys for being here. If you're new to the stream and you enjoyed, please drop a follow. It helps me a ton. Follow on Twitter, Instagram, join Discord, whatever social media you prefer. I, however, am most active in Discord. Big time. So I love to keep in touch there. Let's raid the adorable Noble Valor. Thank you for telling me he was live. I don't have him followed or something. Yeah, what the fuck? I followed him. Twitch, why? I need one of these for Twitch.
Hello, Zenimax? Hello?
So anyway, what about MySpace? I've actually tried to get into my old MySpace a couple times since the old MySpace days. I failed. Couldn't get in. I didn't have the information. Good night, Dude Jensen. Thank you. Thank you, Fuzzy Kitty. Appreciate you guys coming in. I am by Flawless. Good night, Shanzad. Let's raid Noble Valor. Oh, please check out the links in chat. Those are lovely streamers that visited us today. So please go ahead and follow them. They're all lovely. I endorse each one of them. And the social medias, please help me raid Noble Valor. Copy paste some spam. If you are subbed, you can grab anything with red emotes. And if you're not, you can grab the pink wings. Honestly, just grab the ones you like. Make up your own spam with or without my emotes. Totally cool. Just spam Noble Valor with love. When we get there. And I greatly appreciate it. Because he's a heckin' cutie and he deserves some love. I don't get notifications on some of the streamers I follow on a consistent basis. Oof. Sucks, pub rolls. Good night, Luna. Good to see you. Good night, Panther. Good night, Lemur. Good night, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, you're worth it. You matter. We care about you. And I hope to see you soon. Make sure you're drinking water and getting sleep and all the things. People hopefully better time. Don't have to be in a seated position. Yeah, Panther. Hopefully you get some good rest tonight. And hopefully you're feeling better. I do still need to sleep sitting up. Aw, Panther. Boo. At least you have a way to get some sleep. I'm glad for that, but I hope you feel better soon. Guys, I appreciate all of you. Please spam Noble Valor's chat with all of the love and the emotes. Ciao for now, Scorps. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, guys. Spam, spam, spam. See you later. Bye. Oh, schedules in Discord too, and time zone start times are in a panel below. That's important information. I like having that information. See you guys soon. Bye.
Oh dear. Tricky! I know, I'm sorry. Tricky, quick, enter the giveaway. We're gonna be...
You'd actually be surprised how quickly a lot of people would. Oh my goodness, Teary!